and I am running my Trommel. We're going to clean out today, and it's kind of a nasty day weather-wise, but we're hoping for a big clean out to brighten our day up a little bit. So here's what we're looking at. Power up my machine a little bit more, get a little more gas, diesel. It is kind of not a very nice day out. Fix my... Alright, we got some people joining us today live. Welcome to Alaska. Not a very pretty day out today though. Adjust my camera a little bit. I said I'd go and be ready at about noon, and it is a little bit later than that, but we're doing our best. So, Zero Editing Prospect says, glad to see you. I hope you get rich. We're hoping so. I don't think we'll get rich in this clean out, but I've been running for 3 hours, and I've got no idea what's in that box right now. Trax Art for you says Toledo, Washington here. Welcome. Scott R. West Wales Fishing says 9/11 UK time. It is about noon, just after noon here in Alaska. Obviously, save minutes apply to that. We are 9 hours before you. And I'm liking this noonish time because yesterday we had a totally full live stream without it breaking up on me. I did it later in the evening my time, and I had a glitch in Starlink twice. And I want to avoid that. So I'd love to be able to go for an hour with you guys. This one actually, I might go longer just so we can see what gold is in the box. And we're just getting after this afternoon with a little bit of mining, and then we're going to transition to a clean out. So if you're just joining us, hit that thumbs up. Last time we got over, I think we got like 117 thumbs up or something, which was amazing. Let's see if we can hit 200 today. I might go a little bit longer, so that's totally feasible. So hit that thumbs up if you're just joining us. And we're mining for real right now, currently in Alaska. This is a live feed. I'm answering your questions as they come in. Ride Builder says hi from Scotland. And I have my first question for Jim 2 says, why don't I use a grizzly bars? The grizzly would make it so I have to reach that much higher. I may get what are they called? I want to call them a treadmill, but it's a conveyor. I may get a conveyor system that has a grizzly on it. If we start getting into the gold a little bit better, that'll help a lot and extend the distance I can go from my trommel here and not have to bail. So that's why I don't use a grizzly bar. And also, there's a fair amount of clay and stuff on the rocks, so it's nice to wash them, and I've built my hopper pretty heavy duty. So lots of people in the chat. Got people from Oslo, Norway, Washington, Scotland, all kinds of places. So Nick No Fish says, hit the like, folks. Been a fan of this channel for a long time. Appreciate it. I'm going to try and beat that 117. I think I had 130 plus concurrent viewers. Getting a lot of people from over the pond, and we're way on the other side. It's actually closer to fly over the pole from us here at Pond in the continent, away from you guys. So glad to have you. Just finishing up a little bit of this pile. We're not going to finish it before we clean out, but you see the water, that is one of the cuts that I've been working on. You can see ice down in the bottom left-hand corner there. That ice right there, that is still on the ground because there's ice on the ground. Inside of the ground, we're still thawing out from winter, and it is a headache for getting my material out. I basically the best thing I can do is uncover it, and if I uncover it and come back to it in a couple days, I get another 1.5 feet or whatever of melt, so I can take another 1.5 feet off. Some of the other material I've pulled, sorry about the way my gimbal is. It's not wanting to be even, but we're just going to have to live with it for now. I don't think I can fix that. But anyways, that bar cut over there, I pulled some more material out and got down to bedrock there, so maybe we'll find a nugget in the box. I wasn't too optimistic from our test cans over there. This morning, me and Cody got up and fired up the pump, tried to fire up the Trommel, and we lost an hour because it froze last night and our line filled up with ice a little bit. And then all that ice broke up when he turned the pump on, and it jammed at the Trommel, so I had to heat the bars up, and we had to do a little bit of work before we could get running this morning. But my goal is to run till maybe 12:30 here. 12 more minutes on the run, and then we're gonna transition to Cleanout. Show you guys a little bit of gold. Thumbs up if you want to see some gold from the chat. Give us a thumbs up if you want to see some gold. We certainly do. Yesterday we hit 117 or something. I think it was 113 or 117 thumbs up during our live feed. Let's try and beat that today. Definitely want thumbs up to help us get some more reach on YouTube, help us make this, help us show Alaska to more people. So, and mining in Alaska, real-time mining. So Nick No Fish asks, so what time is it here? It's the noon hour here. So we are 8 hours off, I think we're 8 hours off Greenwich. Yep, 12:19 is correct. So at 12:30, I'll call wherever I'm at on the mining part here, and we will switch over to seeing some gold. We're gonna clean this box out. I'll be a little faster at it, and then we'll set the box up. And I've got probably at least half an ounce, maybe 3/4 of an ounce to run in a bucket that we have from last cleanup. And we'll have all this to run. So I'm sure there'll be some gold in it. We're looking at a good cleanout. So Scott here at Whale Fishing says, may I ask what you say your running cost per day would be? And I would say for fuel-wise, we run about 5 gallons of gasoline in our pumps and our generator, and we run about maybe 12 gallons a day. I probably fuel up once a day, in my excavator here. So let's say 12, so 72 and what would that be? 5 and we'll just say $6 a gallon. So 30. So about $100 for the fuel cost that we buy it in town. Probably double that for the cost of getting it out here. So $12 for getting it out here. And then the excavator, I would say for the amount of time that we put on it, that has to be about another $100 a day. So probably $300 a day. But if I run the trommel, I figure at minimum, if we're not even in that hot a ground, if the trommel's running, it's producing at least $300 of gold for us an hour. So if we're running faster and we're running hotter ground, it's producing more. So on our worst, $300 an hour on the trommel. So as long as we're running the trommel at least an hour a day, we're breaking even. And then all our time and stuff is worth what it is. And then, of course, there's other costs you have associated with it, and so that all adds up to probably $100 a day or whatever. Certainly, if we fly the helicopter out here, that cost goes up. But we also have more time out here because it does take a little bit of time to ATV back into here. So, and right now, this time of year, but we're kind of in a transition season. That ATV can be pretty stressful and time consuming. So, if you consider 3 or 4 hours of ATV for 3 to 4 people, when you can fly a helicopter out here in minutes versus 3 to 4 hours, it makes it worthwhile. So I'm fortunate enough to have friends with a helicopter close enough by, so that's kind of cool. So we're just gonna run here, 7 more minutes on the run. We'll get a few more people in the chat so they can see the gold live. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback on running here. Oh, where's Cody going? Oh, he's turning my pump off. That makes sense. We're out of fuel on our motor here. I'm going to get out. I'm going to drop away from the chat. You guys can, well, he's grabbing the fuel for it. There we go. Good boy. He's right after it. Saw he ran out and is getting right after it. I don't love running the water through the way it's running because it kind of runs into my mats a little bit, but most of my golds catch in about maybe a foot from where it enters into the box anyway, so it's catching in a good spot for that. And my box tends to run a little bit heavy on material because I've been hogging the material, so I like to let it clear out just a little bit. It's probably better for it. I got a question from Adelila Bejabalil. Am I refining the gold? I do not refine the gold myself. Someday I'd love to do a video kind of where maybe I don't refine the gold, but I take and at least melt it into an ingot or something, you know, a little bar. That would be fun for me. Love to do that someday. We'll see. But I have a good buyer, and it's a wholesale buyer, so they kind of can really give you a maximum for it, and I get 98% of spot on it. So I just let them do the melting and refining and all that stuff. So I don't take much of a loss just to send it into them from the spot. I do take my purity loss on it though, so I run about 80% though. 81.4% is my average. And I got another question from them there. Question again. Can I extract it from the rock? Not here. This is placer mining. Where you extract it from the rocks would be lode mining. So, anyways, one more minute, and then we're gonna go into the gold cleanup. I think I'm gonna get cold out here. It's kind of a little drizzly. We'll call that the last bucket. I'm gonna clean this. Have Cody clean that out. We're gonna clean this up here. All right, bring on the gold. Here. I'm gonna call Heather out here and see if she can hold the camera so we got our hands free. Heather, can you come out and run the camera?
Yep, I'm here in just a minute.
All right, let's see, what question was that? How much gold will you get today? Let's take some guesses. I got about 18 grams in a vial from this trip so far. How many grams do you think we'll get? There's 31 grams in an ounce. Trevor is asking, can't I get a rock crusher and put it on my trommel? Yes, I could, but that would not be the way to go with that. That gold would be so minimal in the rock that I crush that it wouldn't just waste my time. Got a question, do I run 24/7? I cannot right now, but I'm running probably 18 hours a day, but that's running my Bobcat. So I'm running the Bobcat 18 hours a day. We're probably only running 6 or 7 right now with the gold. With the frost the way it is. So generally I can invert that to where I could run 12 hours and 6 or 7 on the ground, but that's not going to be, that'll be for better. So let's see, how much do I have in here? I have a bucket with probably an ounce in it. I'm hoping for an ounce in it. And I have a lot of time on this box, so I probably have 14 hours on this box of running material. All right, bear with me. Well, I see gold in the box, and the thing's still running. That's a good sign. Woo! That water is cold.
I brought you an extra jacket out. Oh.
Look at that there. That's what we want to see. Some gold up there. This new miner's moss I have in here is really catching the gold a lot better, but it's harder to see because it really dives down into it. So, you know, you got these little, you can see the gold down in each of these. Gold in every one up here. A lot of gold right here.
Yeah, you can see it.
Little piles. Huh?
There is a bit lower down.
Yeah, there's always a couple flakes that are getting by us, unfortunately.
Like a picker.
We don't like seeing that. I could probably use a box extension.
Oh, that gimbal, sorry. Ooh, it moved really fast. This is kind of tricky to hold it sideways.
All right, Cody, grab the tub and put the. Let's get right after it. I'll hit the switches and I'll have you run and turn the pump on once more. I'll do this part. If you want it down low. It can be on low. Okay.
I think, are you ready right now?
Huh?
Are you ready right now for him to start the pump?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Cody.
Golden box, a little bit golden down.
Oh, wrong side.
And then
Does your sluice have a nugget trap?
My Trommel does not have a nugget trap in it. I don't have it basically has a spot where it'll catch nuggets at the top there.
how much we get?
So
They just catch up there. That's our hope. Been there. I have to keep twisting it sideways. It's that.
all right.
It kind of catches the thing in the camera, but oh well.
Yeah, you can kind of hang it. Let's see. Pull these out.
Thank you, Wheezing Geezer. Now would be a good time to smash the like button. Thank you.
Yep. Yesterday we had 117 likes, I think, on the live stream. So our hope is to beat that today, especially because we're doing a clean out, right?
Shane Medlock says, I've never filed the paperwork for, oops, the comment went away, hang on. Never filed the paperwork for mechanical mine. Would you be willing to help somebody out on their paperwork?
The best way to get help with your paperwork is just to go directly to the DNR. You get your person and they'll help exactly what you need for it. For me to help it out on it, it wouldn't be very helpful.
We still go get help from our person. And
I'm still kind of a rookie at this. You got to
still refine it.
It's my second year, but close enough.
We've had some really great people we've worked with at the Division of Mining, and they've been excellent to help us and walk us through when we make it really clear. Person to work with there, it helps a lot. Hey, thank you everybody for liking. We jumped up a bunch in likes. Good job.
All right, let's show some gold in the box. We're taking a little bit of time just so we can show you guys. We could do this a lot faster, but you know, part of our plan is to really include YouTube and you guys into our mining experience. And so that's why we do it this way. It is a little slower, but that's okay. You guys are worth it. Oh, look at that. Okay, go ahead, shut it off, Cody. Look at that gold there that I washed out.
Oh, I gotta get the light just right. Oh, I think you might be able to see it.
Picker.
Does your mining concession place limitations on the machinery you can use?
Yes, it does. Yep. It definitely places limitations. They basically want to know every part of your plan.
Like we have to list our pumps. We have to list every piece of equipment. I don't know if even fluids and stuff like that we have to list.
Really.
Let's see, Cody. Hold it up there. Oh, hang on, it's not focusing. Back up a little bit.
That piece is nuggety right there. Let's get them there.
Yeah, it's still flat, but it's a little bit bigger.
Yes.
Okay, they're putting some of these right here. Let's see if we can.
They all look like the same.
It's dirty.
What's that? What's that? What's that, Cody?
I don't know. Pyrite?
It is a little off color, but I think that might be gold.
If
I
it
think
is,
that's
it's pretty big.
I think that's a nugget.
Oh,
That's our biggest. That's a
nugget.
nice
That's our
nugget.
biggest nugget.
What?
That's our biggest nugget. That is
Let
by far
me
our
see.
biggest.
Oh, that is. Oh,
Wait.
I think it's
oh
stuck in
my
that.
goodness. That's a
Guys,
grammar.
look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what?
That's our biggest nugget so far.
Guys,
And you got
Look
the
at
box.
that.
nugget so far. That's got to be a gram.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, let me see.
Doesn't feel very heavy.
Whoa.
That is by far. That could be close to 2 grams. That might.
Oh
be
my
2 grams.
goodness.
That is a huge nugget. By far our biggest nugget. Let's go. We got
That is so fun. But look at how you couldn't
Nice
even
pickings.
tell because the blue
Let's get
carpet
some-
was so deep.
stoked.
Yay.
This is awesome.
Ready to go home and graduate, Cody?
Yeah.
He's got to walk at his high school graduation tomorrow.
That's a good one.
Here, let me-
Good way to end on. Woo!
That makes me really excited for a new cut over there because I'm guessing it's got to be from there.
It is really.
Wow.
Dang.
Well, keep looking in there. What else is hiding?
Oh my goodness.
About some likes for that nugget.
Yeah, there you go. How fun is that?
Might be our biggest nugget we've ever gotten.
No, is
It
it bigger than
doesn't
my other one?
like
It-
the size
it's
of
not
it's bigger,
super
but it's
heavy.
not super heavy. Whoa. Hang on.
It looks like a
Everything's
2 gram.
falling out from under my feet.
It's not a 2 grammer. It's no, this isn't bigger than my biggest. Doesn't feel that.
Oh, well, you mean the one you got dredging?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one was. But as far as in this setup, it's the biggest one.
Yeah, it is.
This is the biggest one we've got in this setup. So maybe we're heading in the right direction.
Like that, huh,
I'm
guys?
scared to put that right there.
Maybe you should go get a vial, Cody.
Go get the pan.
Shane Medlock says I dig the heck out of the ground where that nugget came from.
Well,
Better
that's
believe
it's
it.
all froze right now, so don't dump that back in my clean.
Oh boy.
Woo! That's exciting. That's exciting, guys. Maybe
Sorry, we're trying to all move around each other here.
Woo!
There you can see it in the pan here.
Dad, that is a 2 grammer.
No, it's not.
That
If it's a 2 grammer, it's
I
my
don't think
biggest
we even
nugget.
have our scale out here, do we?
I don't.
Okay, let's see. Okay, drop it again. They can hear the clunk. Ooh.
That is a 2 grammer.
All right, go ahead.
Cody says
So-
2 gram.
Pull this out. Let's keep it moving.
Okay, Cody, you can't stare at it all day long. Come on, let's see. There could be more hiding.
Uh,
Oh, that's pretty
pull
exciting.
this out.
Okay, I'm gonna set this down over here. Sure, it doesn't fall
Oh.
out.
Don't tell them. They could be watching the live.
Grandpa's probably watching.
Luke won't watch the live feed.
Grandpa's probably watching and calling my phone, and he's frustrated that I won't answer because it's in the cabin.
Call me. Papa called me and it fell off.
Uh-oh.
Lost the stream.
Uh-oh.
Getting a call?
No, he cut it out. Oh, no.
Did it cut out?
No, you said when Papa called.
Yeah, it was fine. I got it back.
Phew.
Oh, that is.
All right, give me.
Hey, Cody, you want to go give up your summer now
No,
to be a camp counselor?
not for a 2 gram nugget.
Oh.
That's bigger than your biggest nugget.
We'll go by what the chat says.
Cody, do you remember what his biggest nugget was?
It's like an ounce and a third or something.
Yeah, but he got it
Oh,
dredging.
that's-
Let's see a lot more gold. Let's hope so. Come on.
Cody,
Come
go
on,
ahead.
gold. Hello from Alabama. Hi, Tony Smith, I think it said. Yep.
Woo! Finally. All season, we never got a nugget like that.
Yeah, all
You
last
consider that
year.
a nugget now, hun?
Okay, that one I'll consider a nugget. Trevor 171 says biggest Alaskan nugget ever was in 19 98. Guy heard it clanking on a bulldozer blade, weighed 294 ounces, 20 pounds. I don't know the history. Jake would know better than me. That would be pretty incredible. Jonathan Brown, 1177. Hi from UK.
Okay, Cody, go ahead and move the carpet and rinse the carpet, please. Which one? The carpet. Not that. Not the miner's moth. The carpet.
The brown carpet, hun.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's kind of hidden under all the mud.
Sure, yeah. I'm gonna rinse this out again because I don't think that gets it clean as the other one.
I will say it doesn't feel as heavy.
Dump it upside down when you put it in there.
PA Patriot Prospecting. What's up, fam?
Big gold nugget.
Well, I don't know that I would call it a big
Okay,
gold
little
nugget.
gold nugget.
A little gold nugget.
Big fry.
Trevor 171 says called the Alaska Centennial Nugget. Pretty wild. T German, I'm not sure how to say. Trying to see this, 569. Just seen your channel and we're watching from Sherry Point Air Assault Marine Base in North Carolina. Very cool. Thanks for watching. Oop.
Imagine finding that in a test can.
Okay, Cody.
In a test can, yeah.
Yeah, could you imagine getting something like that in a test pan? That would be.
I'd
be pretty.
just getting home from work. Is this the cleanup from what you started yesterday?
This is a different from yes, this is.
All the dirt that you were live streaming yesterday and then some from this morning.
Yep. And we got a nugget this morning.
Cody's pretty excited of this. Hi from South Carolina. Have a blessed day. Thank you. You too. Oh, trying to look at this at the same time. Very cool. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon to you. Having a hard time watching the comments and the camera at the same time. So try to keep up with it. What town are we the closest to? We don't really give out that information. We're in Alaska. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry. We get asked that all the time. So for graduation, does Cody get a nugget necklace? That's great. I called a 1 or 2 troy ounce. That nugget is a good start.
That nugget is an excellent start. Knocking the top of our mat on our black mat up there just to show a little bit more gold for you guys.
I'm curious to see this cleaning. We're very curious to see this cleaning too. Oh boy.
I will say it's not super heavy. I don't think it's solid gold. I think there must be like iron or something in it.
Well, we'll find out.
So that's like I think it's 2 grams, but it looks. Yeah, I don't know.
Good afternoon from deep in the hills of West Virginia.
Hit the bottom.
Gold will hit 10,000 an ounce soon. Well, we sure would hope, but who knows?
We're gonna have to sell it at 45,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Hyperinflation. Awesome. Nice little clunker. Congrats. I hit the subscribe and like. Good luck with everything, and we'll be cheering for you guys to succeed. Thank you so much.
There's another little nugget.
There's another one.
It's really flat.
They're coming out of this mat. That means it's holding them
I
good.
thought for a second, but it was definitely
Woo.
just looked flat.
Here, flip it.
There's definitely gold there. Another nugget. Beautiful. Well,
Look at there.
we'll
There
find
it goes.
out.
Yeah.
There it goes.
There it goes.
So we wash it down into this box that we catch it in. Look out a little bit, Cody, right down there. So it all gets caught. Silver jumped from 20 to 121. Hello from Germany. How many hours on the box?
How many hours on the box? I don't know. What do you think? 13?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe so.
14 hours, maybe?
That might be a little bit high, actually.
12 hours at least. I got 3 this morning. How many did you put?
I ran
3.
2 yesterday, 2 or 3 yesterday.
I ran 3, and then the day before that, I ran 5, I think. 4 or 5. So that's 11 or 12 at least.
Hardhead 42666 says, my grandson and I are building a trommel and almost done. We hope to be doing something similar this summer with the family. That's awesome.
Hey, congratulations.
Yay.
Be a good influence.
I miss doing this, you guys. Felipe, Dorte, I miss doing this. You guys are doing. Nick, think I would need gloves. Nick, no fish. Think I would need gloves on.
You probably
It's
would.
definitely cold.
See, look at how red my fingers are. Hey, you wouldn't have to get that nugget.
You might not feel it at that point. Okay, hang on. Let me go back up here to comments. I have to come to creeks here in Georgia.
Okay, go ahead. Bring me that pan, Cody.
You can definitely see more gold on the black mat here. Let me get up there. Oh, hang on. There's another. Trevor 171. Do you ever test pan the tailings to see if you're losing?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Okay, here's the black mat.
Cody, you're going to have to lift the backside there. And go ahead, just shut that water off.
You guys are having fun. We are having fun, even if it's kind of cold.
Oh, that just looks different, right?
Does look different. Yay.
Oh, all that.
All that like silty, mucky. So don't lose it.
Yeah, right. I want to get
Okay.
all.
This thing is really
tough.
hard to do.
How are we gonna do this, Cody?
Is there bigger machinery coming?
Probably not bigger. I would say if there's any machinery coming, it's going to be similar size, maybe slightly bigger, but it's not easy to get in here. And it's, building roads in the mountains is tough.
Yeah, that stuff is, it's kind of clay and like mucky. Ugh.
Got to break it up.
That's what sticks the gold, and then you can't get it.
We got to figure out a way to deal with this stuff.
You got to break it up. Yeah.
Break it up. Break it up. Break it up.
Not. Hang on, Cody. Can you take this because I can't hold and look at the screen?
There we go. Got it pretty broke up here.
Conveyor is next on the wish list. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That would help.
You think so?
And what about a sluice extension? Would that help?
Sluice extension would be fairly high priority too. I think if I could set up more for finer gold on the sluice extension, we'd do a little bit better. It's certainly, don't let that
Cody, hang on to that.
slip away. Ooh, I like some of that. Those are bigger.
Washing down.
No, they're just like
They're stuck in there more or something, or
yeah.
Oh, more rolly than flat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They didn't want to come out though.
Well, maybe that's a good thing.
Okay, this is just kind of for fun. It does really. We could do this faster. Go ahead and wash the top of that box, Cody.
Did he leave the nugget in there? Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Okay, go ahead and watch the top of the box. Wash it all down.
Ooh, the wind's picking up.
It is definitely not a warm day out here. I'm
My nose is running. Oh, that's
okay. You're not done yet. Don't step on.
Add some bars to the inside of the trommel. It would help break up the mud balls and clay.
The problem is where that comes down. Oh,
You probably needed a shower by today, but maybe not that way.
shower here, so right.
Why do you guys use unbacked miner's moss?
On what?
Unbacked.
Unbacked? I have backing before it goes out. I have that carpet to back it down below.
Okay.
So it is backed.
Some of it is, but the bottom piece is, I mean, it is backed.
Piece of miner's moss is back. So if it does migrate down,
It'll stop it.
on the backing.
Okay.
Should not be a problem. Keep washing that stuff down, Cody.
What about a rock shaker to replace shovel job?
That'd be a big investment.
We got to start finding a lot more nuggets. Maybe you're getting into the right place.
I don't know. That looks good.
Pretty exciting. Boy, that stuff is gunky, Cody. You're probably going to have to scrape it down with something.
You can go ahead, Cody, and turn a little bit extra water on there.
You want me to hit this here?
Yeah, go ahead and hit that one. Yeah.
Try to do it with the camera. I don't know if I can. I watch the black mat. It's right, might want to go. Is that going to make that water?
Water.
Okay. I was trying to get these comments. My hands are full. Try dowsing rods.
I don't know what dowsing rods would do for me. I'd have to know how to do it. And basically the ground along bedrock all here is mineable. So
Is that enough, you think, Cody, or do you still need more?
that's probably enough.
Okay. Ugh, shut that off.
Okay, go ahead, rinse that mat off.
It's here.
Ready.
Okay.
Or actually, I can take and rinse this mat off when I'm up.
Yeah, you can definitely see that nugget in there. Hang on. You moved.
I need some cleaner water.
Nick No Fish says, bit like Christmas, waiting to see what presents you got.
Well, I'd say there's probably a ½ ounce in that pan.
We got some presents.
All right, we need some cleaner water. Okay, rinse that off, Cody, and I will grab the bucket.
Okay, so now we're gonna set up.
I was expecting like maybe a ½ ounce for a whole pan, and there's definitely more than a ½ ounce.
Norseman K6Z. Try to get this up. It goes away really fast. I'm jealous of you guys. Our dredge season ended a month ago. The water dried up here in Arizona. Yeah, it was a really hot spring too, I think, wasn't it? We have friends down there. They moved from Alaska to Arizona and they were talking about how hot it was. No sun to warm your hands today.
Oh no.
Rich Canville. Yeah, exactly. It's cold. In fact, up in the top here, try to scan over here. It's kind of raining, kind of snowing probably up at the very, very top there. And we have to fly out today by helicopter, so we're praying that doesn't sock in on us. Because that would definitely limit us getting to fly out. I think we're still good. There's a lot of high ceiling and it's a lot clearer behind us. But Cody has his high school graduation tomorrow. And so we're a little bit not nervous, but I've been nervous, I guess, watching the clouds all morning.
Woo. I might
Is
have
he going to
some
get those gloves? Yeah.
Oh,
Hang on, another. Huge AI centers sucked up the waters in Arizona and Nevada. I know they're trying to build them in Alaska too. We have stuff where,
they're trying to build them in space here soon.
yeah, pretty crazy. Crazy world. Hardhead 2420 or 4266. Wish we could share some weather with y'all. It's been 90 the past few days here. Boy, we could use some warmer weather to
Just 70.
thaw the
would be
ground.
great.
Yeah, yeah. We hit 60 for what, like an hour yesterday, and then it dropped right back down to like 44. Congratulations, Cody. Thank you. Pretty excited. He's going to graduate from high school tomorrow, and then he will head to be a summer camp counselor for the summer. So he's pretty excited about that. Oops, sorry. For cleaner water, look into, I don't know how to say that. Flow.
I'm just cleaning up the mud out of the water so it doesn't play up in there.
Well, and
Crap.
sometimes the creek is very clear and we're able to get really nice clear water. But right now, with all the melt and ice and everything going down, it's really, really mucky.
I'm liking this though. It's really clearing it out. Let's stir it around a little bit. A little bit of the cleaner stuff.
Okay, and Cody's bringing, we do have our other concentrates from our first clean out that we didn't run. So we're going to clean those out too.
Right.
Do you want the green gauntlet gloves?
Nope. I want those gloves, actually.
The ice grip ones or the chili grip?
One more of the little shovel.
There
should be one in that other tote.
they're in the tub of rocks Grandpa has beside the outhouse.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have more gloves in there.
Nice weather you all got. I love that weather. When you're somewhere hot, it looks really nice, doesn't it?
Frustrating right now, though, because the ground is so frozen.
Hard to find gold without water. Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of it here in Alaska.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have enough right now, but
I can see gold as I'm shoveling this in. Look at that gold right on the top there.
it's exciting.
Talking about.
Hope you have a great cleanup. We hope so too. You guys fly in and out with the helicopter. Yes. Sometimes we do. Right now we're kind of in between snow machine season or snowmobile season, depending on where you're from. And four-wheeler season. We kind of can't do either. So for right now we're flying. We'll probably fly potentially our next hitch too. And then after that, we should be good to start four-wheelering in again. So last summer we had, was it once or twice? I think we did have to fly. We'd come in on four-wheelers and then the creek got really, really dangerously high. And so we couldn't go out on four-wheelers. We did have to fly out, I think once or twice just for high water, but I have teased and said it gives new meaning to if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise. That became true for us numerous times this summer for us getting out of here. Let's see. Do y'all ever rerun the tailings to check and see if you've missed any the first time? We don't rerun the tailings, but he's been doing some test pans just to kind of go through it and make sure we're not finding anything in them.
There's always some finds that make it.
So I think I'm going to be right on my 1 to 2 troy ounce guess. So do I win a prize? We would love to start doing little prizes at some point and sending some gold. It's just so hard when we're out here. Do we don't have our scale out here, do we?
No.
We'll have to let everybody know. I don't think we have our scale out here right now.
Yeah, but we got a
Um,
pretty good. We're pretty good at
Gray
estimating.
Landing, 159 grams.
Do me a favor,
Ooh,
Cody,
that'd be great.
and go grab the Dawn. There must they got a little grease in here.
Oh, is it sticking?
No, there's just a little grease.
Okay. It's the dish soap is in the
And get Dawn if you can.
like where the sink is to the right of that. Where all the ibuprofen and everything is. It's in that cupboard. I just put it away. Oh boy.
Where's the shovel?
The little shovels?
Yeah.
They should be in the thing that has the rocks beside the outhouse. Excuse me. The sled that Grandpa has all the rocks in. Okay, go back here. Is this our second clean out this season?
This would be our. Let's see. Yeah, this would be our second
This would
clean
really be the second clean out. Yeah.
out. That's
Mhm.
pretty accurate.
We did save that bucket over there, right here,
That
from our
finished it.
first run. We just didn't take the time to fully clean it out at that point. Jet dry, that probably would work pretty good too.
better.
We just don't have it.
Dawn is
here.
good too. It's just jet dry doesn't bubble.
Need 2 catch pans. Waste of time putting this stuff in the bucket. Well,
True. Very true.
that would be. Oops, we're trying to juggle around each other here. That bucket looks chunky. Let's hope. Let's hope. We were a little discouraged being broke down for 4 days. For a little bit there, you saw some of those live streams. We thought maybe we wouldn't even be able to get up and running, that we just have to head home early. But we were super thankful. Awesome help from Bobcat and Craig Taylor. And they got us that new arm out here and we got back up and running. So now it's exciting to see what we found. We were a little discouraged there, but now we're back in business. Let's see. Are you guest welders? Are you guys welders? Maybe.
But it's not
To make things functional if we have to, maybe. Our son Luke did weld a lot of this together on the Trommel. He doesn't really have any experience. He just figured it out as he went. He did graduate last year from high school and he did end up with Alaska has a Alaska Performance Scholarship that they give if you get good grades. It just helps out a little bit with schooling. And he can actually use that at trade school. And they have a really good welding class. So, and actually Cody's going to get that same scholarship this year too. It gives the boys the option if they would like to use that at trade school. So, we're certainly encouraging them to go take some welding classes. It'd be beneficial here and beneficial to them in life later on, all through their life. I don't know that we can get Cody convinced though. Let's see, go back up here. What is the water spilling out at the drum? Oh, the spraying out over here. That's just a hole in our hose. We have it kind of taped and that hose is about done for. We probably just need to switch that one out, but we keep using it. Cody, you should probably close Dad's excavator door so it doesn't spray in there. The pump is still on right now, so that Jake can use this hose to wash everything down here into this little sluice box.
What do you go?
So there's, a bit of pressure on that hose right now.
Fire up or water.
What are our first names? I got Cody. He's your son. Yeah, Cody is our middle son. Our oldest son is Luke. He did not come out this hitch. We gave him the option and he chose to stay home and work for Grandpa in construction. And then our daughter Bethany was staying and helping my mom with some projects. So
Big one.
just 3 kids. Okay, so we're getting this all set up. The nice thing about the weather is the mosquitoes aren't as bad today, but now I just saw one. So the cold and the wind seems to keep them away. So he's going to get this all set up to run again. It definitely takes time, but at this point, it's what we have and it works. So. Hey, Jake, you're over today. You got 101 likes or thumbs up.
We need 113 or something.
Oh, 113. Oh, okay. I thought. Mom and dad's name. Jake is my husband and my name is Heather. You're new here since yesterday. Well, thank you for joining us. We're excited to have you. What size pump do you use for that setup? We have a 3-inch pump. Hope y'all have nothing but the best. I love seeing a family working together. I just found this page yesterday and will continue to watch. Well, thank you. It seems like YouTube's finally getting us into a little better audience. We picked up some new people finding us yesterday, which is super exciting.
On this side needs to come off.
Great work, Nick Walker. Great work. And hello from New Zealand. Hello, Nick. Give them a like if you haven't already, folks. Yes, thank you.
Okay, where are we? We got too much water. Where's my problem? I don't love it. I don't love my flow.
Getting the right flow there takes a little bit. It's not too terrible because we're catching everything back in the bucket. So even if something washes out, it's not the end of the world. Just takes us more time on cleaning that up. But we do save all of our tailings after we've gone through them. Last year at the end of the season, we had,
This for the flow.
I think 10 or 15 buckets of tailings that had been gone through.
Sharp for my graduation shirt.
Sure, if she would like to get some, that's fine. I think I still have those from last year.
A little bit of the water because
Bloomfield, New Mexico. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Perfect. Lift me up.
Okay.
Up.
I can't lift it.
All right.
That's too heavy with gold.
You still can lift it. There's not enough in there.
Yeah, if he can lift it, there's not enough. Oh boy. Oh. So did Cody weld the first part of the machine together? Luke actually welded that part together. Cody hasn't done as much welding. If you look on the channel, there is a video of the Trommel build. Hang on.
No, that's nice. That might have been
nice.
I saw.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it's
think
a nice big
I think
piece.
this
Look
is
at
the piece
that.
I saw.
Oh, hang on. It's not focusing. Wait. There we go. It's a nice piece. It's flat, but that's good. Anyways, so Luke was the one who helped us kind of weld this together. And that video is on the channel if you go look. What's it called, Jake? Like Trommel build or something like that. That's on there. So let's go back. We gotta go back here. Okay. Have you guys considered setting up a longer box for next season? Yes, we definitely have considered it. We considered it for this season and we just couldn't get our act together on it, but that is something we definitely would like to add. Stickers, yeah. We're getting out this weekend with our gold cube at our cabin. That's awesome. We've talked about doing a gold cube. We just haven't done it yet.
All right. Come in here and
Yay, your likes went up. You beat it, Jake. There it is, 122.
22. How about 200? Here, Heather,
now he's shooting for 200. Okay, hang on. He wants me to get this. Here, look out, Cody. Oh, hang on. The camera goes a little wonky here.
Cody, we need a little bit more water flow to not, just a little bit more.
Not quite washing it out enough.
That's 3 shovelfuls, guys.
3 shovelfuls, and look at the gold. Can you see through the water?
Right there.
I know, but I can't tell on the screen. You'll have to let us know if you can see it. On my screen, it's hard to see because the water kind of reflects. Was it Bethany on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm having a hard time finding the right. Oh.
Can you guys see that?
Oh, no, I'm trying to get a good angle.
Look at right here. Come up here.
You think going above? Okay, trade me places, Cody. Let me get up above you there, honey. Maybe this angle. Let's try this, guys. And see. 4-stack cube with dream mat recommend for our fine AK golds. Oops. I'm going to share it on my Facebook page and see what happens. Hopefully my racers will watch some. Thank you. Awesome. I'm going to get the angle right.
Look at that.
This is a workout. Getting paid to work out, LOL, and hang out with your family. Oh, yeah. We're feeling it this week. All that lifting and banging out pins and all kinds of stuff on the excavator.
Look at, oh my goodness. Holy cow. This is a rich bucket, Cody.
Yeah, you can see the gold after the sun goes down. Definitely see it now. Okay, good. Hard to see. Okay. It just, the light really reflects off the water. Okay, you can kind of see there. Is this the bucket from today?
Yes, how much cool.
Oh,
Like, I feel like there's a gram every shovelful.
wow. Oh, Cody. Try to get the angle right. Let's see.
We might have it out. It's looking right out.
Yes, you can see those 2-gram nuggets. Wouldn't that be great?
It's just moving down like crazy. Unfortunately, I don't like the way the box is.
There's a bigger piece right there, I think. See that? It's flat, but sorry, try to do these. Dream mats seem like they do a really good job. We thought about it. Okay, hang on, let me go back up. There's more. Do you guys dig the tails behind the plant and recycle it back upstream when you start the day after cleanup?
No, not usually. Sometimes I will if I think we've lost a little bit.
And then dream mats. We thought about dream mats. We looked into them, and our guy at our mining store recommended this other miner's moss.
Which I
he's mining in the same area we are. So far, we're really happy with it. So, was watching on my TV, decided to come in on the other account on my phone. I gave you 2 new subs and likes. Hello from Illinois. Thank you, Just Chillin' 101. Awesome. Is anyone in your family a combat veteran? My dad was, but that was a long time ago. And
I have
our
siblings in the Air Force.
Jake has 4
have been in the Air Force.
Yeah. Jake's siblings are in the Air Force, and actually our son Luke, our oldest son, is just getting ready to enlist in the Alaska Air National Guard. So we're excited for him. He's going to be a counselor at summer camp this year, and then he will swear in right after summer camp and get ready to head to boot camp. Would it be worth getting a recovery table?
No, not yet. They're too spendy.
Okay. It looks good. We think so. We're excited. I think you guys are going to have a really good clean out this time. We hope so. It's looking good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Had to cook dinner. How much gold we got? 0 editing prospecting. We're still waiting. Not sure.
That box is getting yellow.
It is.
I'm about
kind of see
the way to the bucket.
Adding up. The quote, best recovery surface is a combination of several different recovery environments.
I agree with that comment fully. Well, one thing won't catch, the other one will.
Yeah. I sent 2 combat veterans to Frank Howley's drag racing school on 100% all-inclusive trips. That's so cool. What a neat thing. My dad is very old. Not very old, but he probably wouldn't go do that nowadays. He stays closer to home. Okay, hang on. Go back through these. It can be seen good now. I think that's maybe the gold. There's a Miller recovery table for $375.
That's more reasonable.
That's certainly reasonable. Yeah, absolutely. My arm's getting tired. I can only hold this camera one direction. Hang on, I gotta go back down here. Each year, 2 go to Gainesville on my dime. That's so generous. That's awesome, taking care of our veterans. I love that. Yeah, what's for dinner? Good question. Yeah, who was making dinner? Was it, let's see, let's go back up here. Zero editing prospecting. Yeah, what's for dinner? I love it. Evening America, love the show from Steve from the UK. Thanks for watching, Steve. We love it. I agree. Thank you for looking out for the brothers. Yep, love it. Rough estimate, what does a setup like that cost to start? Just chilling 101.
This setup probably cost us around $100K to get this, maybe a little bit, slightly more, maybe 110.
Okay,
If you
let's,
count the cabin. That's a lot of work.
yeah, cabin and a lot of work. Yep. Pork stir fry with rice sounds good. We need to deliver to the middle of nowhere. We usually do moose stir fry. That's one of our top things out here that we love doing. God bless, keep you all safe. Got to get stuff ready to make fertilizer in Iran. Well, thank you for working on that. Thank you for taking care of the vets too. We appreciate that. You can build a pretty decent shaker table for a few $100 plus scrap. Yes, we can. We have lots of things we want to do and add, and for now we're just thankful to be up and running, but yeah, we have a lot of things like that we want to add in. Sorry for the questions. No, never apologize. That's why we're here. We love the questions. Yes.
That's why we do
it.
live feeds.
Yep, we love it. Okay, so with the price of silver being crazy, have y'all thought about using nitric acid? Can't talk. Nitric acid to separate it yourself and keep the profit.
It'd only be 20% by weight, so it'd be like $80
On our gold.
on
Yeah.
on some of it. It just wouldn't quite be worth the time. It might be worth the video in the off season if we can hang on to some gold.
Hey, we're getting there, Jake. 138 likes. Thank you guys. That's awesome. He said he wanted to get 200.
I think how many concurrent do we have right now?
185.
185, 200. Come on.
Do we have lots of black sand? We have a fair amount of black sand.
Amount, but it's not terrible.
Acids would cost more than the silver. Yeah, that might be true. How did you go about finding the property, and did you test it for gold?
So we are into like taking ATVs and doing four-wheeling and stuff like that. And, I've always been into gold mining since I was a kid, and we found a hot spot back in the day, and then I went and tried to figure out how to stake a claim. Well, turns out it was already claimed, so great to whoever that was.
We just tested it. That's all we did.
But anyways, we got interested in the area, and then we waited for claims to come available and on the same creek. And then we tested those when they came available, when people gave up, because you have to do stuff for them every year.
Takes a fair amount of upkeep, and there's paperwork every year that you have to do. A lot of the paperwork has to be notarized, so it's not as easy as just sending it in. And a lot of it has different dates. Some things are due in December, some things are due right around tax time. There's mining royalties that we have to pay, and there's mining taxes that have to be paid as well.
And then on top of that, your claims go up in cost to hold on to the longer you keep them. So a lot of people will drop them if they don't get to them, or they They just become kind of a liability if you're not working them.
They just cost you money. Okay, hang on. Let's go back up. Here is a bunch more. Ooh, I love moose. Deep North Adventures. We love moose too. Last year we had some that came right down the hill here behind the tent while we were working. It was a cow and a calf. If there's any that go through, I will definitely get them. But usually we're making too much noise and it kind of they stay out of here. So that's all in claim, equipment, etc. I think that was back referring to the price of startup. Yes, that would be correct.
Probably if you add the cabin, it's probably in the low 100K range.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a YouTuber named Street Tips who does a great job of explaining how to do it safely. Grandson and I recovered 13 grams gold and 300 plus silver grams from electronics. Jake thought about pulling gold out of a bunch of computers, and then I got frustrated with him sitting in the yard.
There is a
Okay.
cost to doing this.
I bet you eat deer, elk, and salmon. We actually eat primarily moose and salmon. I don't love salmon. So that's I try, but I just don't care for it, even though I was born and raised in Alaska. There are deer, but they're down in a lot of the Southeast Islands. And so we don't necessarily get down there to hunt deer. And elk, there's elk, but not in our area. They're way further south. But definitely moose and salmon.
If I have shot an elk.
He did shoot an elk one time. It was a domesticated elk that escaped. If you have a pair of light, not dark polarized glasses, you could put it over the lens of the camera. That might cut the glare, and then maybe that would work to see the gold.
Might.
We might, Cody, you could try going and get a pair of the sunglasses. And we could try that and see if it would work. Okay, let me get back up here. There's still a lot of questions. Silver will go to 2K soon. Yeah, it's interesting. 2K a pound. Gold and silver are going to boom like never before as the stock market crashes. We will see.
Well, and
who knows right now? What a crazy world.
I think if the war in Iran kind of goes down, then I think gold will recover some too.
You can start to see a lot of
gold.
Well, he put more dirt in there, so it kind of washed away. But you can still see the gold adding up there.
Can you see that yellow in there?
Yeah, I see it. I can see it on the screen of the camera, so I'm assuming you guys can see it too. Okay, hang on. Back to questions. There's a bunch still catching up. All the processing to squeeze the last bits of value out can be dealt with in the off season as it makes sense. Volume processed in the field is critical factor, especially with a short season. Very, very true. Jake did a lot of cleanup at home this winter in our garage of a lot of our material.
Like I said, we're not doing this the efficient way. We're doing this the fun way.
Yeah, we're having more fun. Going to be a while for the crash to happen. We will see. Stock market rallied today. Street Tips is awesome. Most guys aren't selling their gold or silver now. You're essentially trading real money for fake paper flat cash.
Well, if you're not holding on to it as savings and you're having to spend it on equipment anyways, I say that's a pretty good investment.
Heck yeah, Street Tips is awesome. Raw gold and electronics have rather different chemical properties. Trying to still get to these guys. It looks like it takes so many computers to get a little gold. Yeah. That's kind of why I told Jake not to do it. Glad to see y'all are up and running. Yes, we are up and running again. We are so thankful. I agree. Paper money is worth less than toilet paper, but you're going back to the gold standard economy is far from reality anytime soon. Yeah, it'd be fun to go buy. Jake was hoping to be able to go in and buy a new side by side with gold, but unfortunately, we haven't found as much as we wanted. This is starting to be more encouraging, though. Have you considered dredging in the Bering Sea or other creeks or just land-based operations? Jake's very fascinated by the dredging in the Bering Sea. So far, this is what we got. Oh, hang on. These comments are going fast. Welding is a solid trade for sure. Yes. Yes, I would be thrilled for the boys to do those classes. We're almost at 200, guys. 196. That's so exciting. More stock market. Okay, try to get here. Okay. I gotta switch hands here. My arm has fallen asleep holding this silly thing. Okay, let's get down here. Trevor 171, I thought you had a little dredge in the creek too. We do have a little dredge. The boys have spent a fair amount of time dredging in the creek.
Can't dredge it right
We just
now.
don't have it ready right now. You could try holding that down in front of the lens, Cody, and see if that. These are kind of junky glasses. I don't know that.
Be the other ones that Luke had.
No, I think there's going to be too much. Yeah, there's too much glare. Okay, well, we tried. Okay, back to, let's see here. Anyways, yeah, so the boys did some dredging in the creek. Right now you can't. There's still too much ice and snow on the edges of the creek. And we had a lot of overflow this year in the creeks, and it was quite deep. So a lot of our canyon up here, like, you can't, I'll try to zoom over here. Let's see if the camera's gonna go. Our canyon up in here, just past Cody's head, a lot of it overflowed so bad that it's just all glaciated, and they really couldn't get in there to dredge yet. So it's got to melt a lot more. Okay, let's go back here. Are we close to Nome? I'll just say no. We're not close to Nome. Let's see. Watching live gold mining is super exciting to watch. Well, I'm glad it's exciting to watch. It's exciting for us to do. In many cases, the value of electronic parts is parted out more than the metal value, a lot less work. San Francisco Bay, can you estimate the amount of time and money invested searching for gold compared to money value you find in gold?
This is like a regular job that pays fairly decent, but a lot of risk.
A lot of risk, yeah.
All right, let's do that other bucket.
Okay, that bucket's almost done. One more bucket to go. Let's see if we can see it for a little bit here now that he's not running dirt in there. Try to get down. Okay, there you can see. There's gold heading up in there. That's exciting. Try to get it.
That is the best I think I've ever seen that. What do you think, Cody?
Pretty exciting.
I think I've seen it better.
Definitely see the gold.
I've never seen it.
Nice. Nice in there. Okay, he's gonna start running this other bucket here. Let's see how much that's got. Go back up here.
Hey, go for it.
Just chillin' 101. What advice would you give to someone interested in selling off everything and making the move to Alaska to try gold mining? Pros versus cons. That's a good question.
One thing I would try to get a seasonal job with somebody who's already doing it. That would be your best and safest way to do it. And unfortunately, I'm not hired. But if you can get on with an operation and you can show them you're a hard worker and stuff, they'll teach you how to do it. But I would not ever sell everything and come up here and just, think you're going to make it without having some experience at it already. We live here. This has been a 10-year process for us.
He has a video too, if you're interested. I don't know what it's called, but there's a video on the channel. That's Jake, what's it called? Something like how we got our claims
Where we're at
or how we got to where we're at. And that actually shows a lot of the process of going into the recorder's office, recording paperwork. It really shows all the way from the start. We've been coming into this area since Luke was a baby. We brought him in at 6 weeks old, actually, which is kind of crazy as I look back now, 18 years later. But we brought him in as a little teeny baby. So we've been coming in for a long time. And this is where we're at now. Get back up here. We get to do the job with our family in the great outdoors. We do, and we're super blessed with that. We are so thankful. Definitely living a dream for sure. Plenty of shiny in there. Yes, it is. It's starting to add up. So exciting. Officer Jack Place, do you guys live with other family members or did you guys move to Alaska? I was born and raised here. All three of our kids were born here. My husband was born in Oregon, but moved up when he was about 11 years old. So he's been here more of his life in Alaska. And we don't live with any other family. It's just our family, but all of our family is nearby. Some of Jake's brothers and sisters, we were saying, or one sister earlier, we were saying, are in the Air Force. So not all of the family is right here, but a lot of our family is nearby. Looking good on the flash mat. Yes. Let's see. You guys missed the half-ounce goal I set last time, Deep North Adventure says, LOL. Pretty tough to live here every day, life spending gold. Trying to get to these all. Oh my goodness. What's the best place to go on a gold prospecting vacation in Alaska? I've seen a few places. Probably Crow Creek.
Crow Creek would be phenomenal, but it's it's all claimed up. That was the biggest strike in South Central. But if you really are hardcore, Nome is probably the best. If you want to do something that could have potential, well, those are pretty big ones like Cape Yakataga. There's beach gold there. I'm not sure on the total. And then the boundary country over in Chicken.
Rich Kenville says, keep blaring gold like that and you'll be in that new side-by-side in no time. We sure hope so. Jake really wants to do a video of going and buying it with absolute gold. So we've kind of mentioned that to them. They're open to it. We're excited about that. We'll see. We definitely got to start filling up more buckets the way this one was. Everyone hit the like button. Yeah, thank you. We're close. 159. We're getting there. That's exciting. What would it take for you to do this full time? Scott Harris, West Wells Fishing 639 says, we actually are doing this full time right now. Jake has a job that he does in the winter, but it's pretty laid back. He can kind of set his schedule what he wants. So for the most part, gold mining is our main job. A year ago in May, right now, the 15th, we both quit our other full-time jobs. So this has been a full year of living kind of on gold mining and then just a little bit of this other contract work he does in the winter. Let's go back up here.
Made it. Made it through, and we still got some bills to pay through it, but if we got a couple hitches.
Just 101. Thank you for the solid advice. I was self-employed for 20 plus years. Life happens, things change. Now I'm looking for something to get excited about. Janko's Gold Adventure.
Trommel video, it's like the start of the season.
So we can look that up really quick and see what the actual name is. Oh, thank you, Just Chillin' 101. Welcome everyone. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and like the live stream. Thank you. We appreciate it.
It is our first time running on the Trommel.
Okay, so Cody says the video name for the Trommel, it says it is, what is it?
It's just
Here.
It's just our first time.
Which one? Point to it.
That one.
Okay, our first time. Oh, hang on. Our first time running our gold trommel is the name of the video that has the trommel build. Russia was dumb to sell Alaska. Have you guys thought about seeking pay dirt online with guaranteed, or I think maybe selling pay dirt online with guaranteed gold in the bags? This way you'd make a profit selling the gold to a gold buyer. I'd be interested in a bag if you do. That's John R. Prospecting. You really should make some pay dirt bags and triple your money. We did kind of look into it this winter, and then life just happened. Link that video. I'm not sure how to, can I link a video in a live stream?
No, we'll have to do it in the description.
We would have to do it later. So when this video's done, when the live stream's done, he can go in, I think, and add that link to the video, to the trommel builds.
But it's not really in depth. It just kind of shows you the brief overview of what we did.
Might be worth trying a mud flap at the end of the flare to clean up the water flow over the recovery area.
I agree with that. We might try doing that. I've got to go get the proper rubber for that.
Mine Lab makes some really good metal detectors. Yeah, we were talking about that, I think, in the last live stream. Sound is back. It was gone for like 20 seconds. Oh, good. I'm glad it wasn't very long. Yay. Okay. Sometimes Starlink just has some little glitches and we don't always know. So, oh, Gold Monster. Yeah, that's what they were talking about. Yeah, Zero Editing Prospecting says Gold Monster 1000 will pick up 1/10 of a gram of gold if it's on the surface. Some people didn't lose sound. Okay. Have we found any rubies or gems? Cody, have we found any?
Yeah.
What have we found? Garnets, right? We found garnets. That was kind of fun. They're
Copper
really
nuggets.
Copper nuggets, yeah.
Fun. We have a lot of like agates and fossils here. I found amylite, amethyst. Yep.
If you make mods in here, they can link videos. I'm not very good at with the techie side. I'm just the camera holder here. Oh, I see. Like a moderator, then they could do it. Oh, okay, I get it. Yes, that makes sense. We could do that. There's only 3 of us and all of our hands are busy doing things right now.
Which is the best live stream, if you ask me. Being in the outdoor office and not in a regular office.
A real office, right?
Yeah.
Zero Editing Crossing. Yeah, I'm curious about other minerals too. I'm a rock hound.
Oh man.
We have a pile of rocks over there. Ammonites, agates, thunder eggs, all kinds of cool stuff down the river here. You can share a video here. If you get the link for the video, you can post it in the chat. And I don't know how, I don't want to go out of the live stream because I'm not sure what would happen. Grizzly Acres Homestead, wish I could be out in Petersville yet, but too much snow to get access. Yeah, we helicoptered in. That was how we got in because we couldn't get in any other way. Oh, they said they posted it. Okay, thank you. Is it San Francisco Bay? Is it possible you could find 10 to 20 marble size or larger pieces of gold?
Well, we just found a marble sized piece one.
Maybe we're getting into the better ground and we'll start to find more. That would be exciting.
Because we would have saw them.
Rich Digs. Oh yeah, Cody's holding up the one we found today. There it is. Very, very exciting. Woohoo! Rich Diggs says, I went out to Fairbanks, Alaska in February, and that place is no joke in the winter. I need to go in August so I can get some gold. We have a lot of friends that live in Fairbanks. We've lived there for a while. Yeah, it's cold.
The best place to like pay to play would be Crow Creek Mine. Like if you came up here, Crow Creek Mine is going to be your best option. And it's also on the doorstep of all the cool stuff. Well, not all the cool stuff, but you got the Kenai Peninsula just south of it if you want to go fishing and stuff too. And there's all kinds of cool things to do down there. They have a wildlife sanctuary there, or what is it? It's like a drive-in zoo, is what I call it. And they got bears and all the Alaska big game animals there.
Zero editing prospecting. Where I prospect in New Hampshire, garnets are my nemesis.
We don't have that many garnets here. The magnetite is definitely the worst for us.
Grizzly Acres Homestead says marble-sized gold in Alaska is almost impossible. Alaska has gold everywhere, but it's tiny, as in flower gold mostly.
That's where Crow Creek is nice. A lot of the gold is a little coarser there.
Steve's B, what is the temperature there? I think when I came out, it was like 46, so not super warm. How much does a helicopter ride cost?
What, $1,000?
Yeah, I think it's $1,000 an hour. So
now, with fuel price.
It's not cheap, and the cost of fuel is high. So yeah, it's we try not to do it unless we absolutely have to, but obviously we make enough mining that we're covering more than our helicopter ride. So we're so close to 200, guys. We're at 198. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, zero editing prospecting. What about quartz variety like Smokies and Amethyst?
We did find amethyst here, and there is Smokies, but finding them in nice crystals, you kind of got to be up on the mountainous ridges, and it's pretty inaccessible up there. I mean, you can get up there, but it's an adventure.
Just chillin' says I'm a mod for Goldie Kamari with about 210K subscribers. I believe you click the name, you have the option to control comments or make moderator. We'll have to look into it for the future so we can put those links in there. John R. Prospecting, when you sell gold, what percentage do you get? Like 60 to 80% of the price of gold, or higher or less? Pay dirt would be 100% or more, just FYI.
The problem with pay dirt is the fulfillment. You know, that's what makes it hard to do. And then you got to ship and stuff. We get 80% basically of our gold
with our gold buyer. Yeah. Just chilling. If you use or post a link, they show up on the device, but don't show up in the stream for everyone else. Oh, true. Yeah. When this video is done, we can go back and post the links there for sure. Rich Diggs, why don't you just take the dog sled in? I was there in time for the dog sled race. That's great. We do have neighbors that have dogs and dog sleds, and it's very fun to watch their kids as they train the dogs. Grizzly Acres Homestead, buyer in Eagle River pays 70% of spot. Gold content is usually 75%, so price is fair.
Yeah, 80%. Our price is as good as we're gonna be able to get, probably.
Yes.
Without any happening.
April Martin 1610 says, do you all find jade?
No, not here.
Don't find jade here. Zero editing prospecting. Just so you know, this is the best live chat I've seen on YouTube. Thank you. That's exciting. We're trying to have fun, and hopefully you can join us and have fun with us. We're almost going to get to that 200 likes, 178. We're getting close. Okay, San Francisco Bay. What is the ideal temperature when you're working outdoors with the placer mining?
Ooh, I'd say 65 to 70. I'd say that'd be ideal. Once you start getting over 75, you start overheating. And when you're working hard and the bugs start coming out,
too hot is not
fun. Have long sleeve shirts on and be comfortable in them.
Mm-hmm.
Those nice days are beautiful too, and they're great.
Zero editing prospecting says $1,000 an hour sounds like a bargain for a helicopter. It must be small and lightweight. It actually is. It doesn't take us very long to get into our mine. So by helicopter, you know, we're about 14 minutes, but of course we pay for both sides. So we pay for about 30 minutes approximately. The other pan is under the wood stove. Awesome live chat. Thank you. It is tiny for $1,000. We can fit 4 of us in there and 900 pounds?
Huh?
900 pounds?
900 pounds.
900 pounds, I think, and 4 people in the
That
big
was a little more
helicopter.
expensive.
Yeah, the big one is more expensive, which we had to take the big one this
Sorry.
time. Chuck H227 says, from what month to what month is the season? So we start usually, well, that's a little complicated. We do start a lot earlier in the year. That's really quiet with the water off. Hauling stuff in by snow machine. We haul all of our fuel in that way. So we do start hauling in the winter. But as far as once we start mining, usually May to about mid-October. I think this year we stopped October 10th. Or not this year, but last year we stopped October 10th. Okay, there's a ton of comments. I am trying really hard to get to them. Hope you have good color. Let's see. He stopped the water, so I can kind of get down here now and I can see what's showing up in there. Can definitely see the gold in there. That's exciting. It's adding up. Okay.
Turn my
Try to get
phone
back
down.
to these. Oh, hang on.
Ooh, I got a hole.
Wrong button. Can't wait to see the video buying a new side by side with gold. It'll happen. We sure hope so. It sure be exciting and fun.
Down.
Grizzly Acres Homestead. When snow is gone till freeze up, all depends on where you go. Yeah, Petersville start July 4th and end of October.
July 4th. Ooh, that's late. I guess they get a lot of snow there.
There is a lot of snow in Petersville. Yeah. Yeah, this chat stream is
Yep.
great. Thank you.
Water. About half or a third.
Need to start selling your gold on Whatnot. Haven't looked into that.
No, down.
Smash the like, folks. Thanks, Nick No Fish. Rich Diggs, just put you to 180 like for this stream. Let's hit 250 likes. Thank you so much. 189. We're almost gonna get there in 197. So we're almost at 200 both ways.
Less.
Do you know the particle size distribution of your gold?
It's heavy around 20 mesh. Probably the heaviest around 20 mesh. Maybe a little bit smaller, maybe 50 to 20 meshes or 100 to 20 mesh would be the most common size for weight.
Okay, zero editing prospecting. When I was a lineman, I would step out of the helicopter under a 210-foot tower. Quite the experience. Woo! I enjoy the helicopter, but I would not enjoy that. The ride is fun. Just chilling 101. Sounds good. Just trying to be helpful. I've been a live streamer for 24/7 for 6 years on another global platform. I was learning 19 languages last year. I've forgotten some already. Oh my goodness. 19 languages. That is intense. Quite impressive. Very, very impressive. Okay, John R. Prospecting. Yeah, shipping would be hard in the middle of nowhere. You would sell your pay dirt in the off season when you're not mining and getting gold. That's what Yukon Alley used to do when she was selling pay dirt. We did look into it this winter. We thought about it, and then it just again, life happened. It was tricky. Maybe this winter we'll look into it again for sure. Grizzly Acres toy. Oh yeah, 75 in Alaska feels like 100 down south. It's true. The sun hits at a different angle. It does. Several days out here, even though the temperature was quite cold, when the sun hit, I was wearing black pants and the sun hit it and it was quite hot. I had to kind of get in the shade, even though the ambient temperature was pretty cold. Zero editing prospecting. What's up with Yukon Alley? Anyways, haven't seen her post anything.
No, I really enjoy her content too.
Yeah, Jake enjoys her content. Haven't seen anything for a little bit. Well done. Very nice gold in there. Pretty nice looking so far. Welcome everyone. If you're new, subscribe. Thank you. And like the live stream. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you're having fun. My hands are freezing.
You know what
They're
could
starting to get cold.
is Yukon Alley. My guess with Yukon Alley would be is she's probably really busy with
Yeah.
the mining.
Yeah.
And with the price of gold so high, it's probably really difficult for them to justify spending the time on building the channel. Look at that gold, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Come in at this thing.
Try to get in there. Oh, I'm hitting a button. I don't know what I just did. Sorry, trying to hold this with just we're using an iPhone, guys. It's kind of tricky. Okay, you can see that in there. And he's going to wash this down into the pan and then pan it out. So there's already a lot down there. Woo! Yay, that's looking good. Exciting. Hey, there you go. 200, Jake. 200 watching live. That is so exciting, you guys. This is so fun for us. Hopefully it's fun for you too. We're almost at the likes, guys. 196. We just need a couple more. So close. Okay, back to the comments. Okay, let's get back up here. Where do we stop?
196.
Oh my goodness. There's so many nice shiny bits. Yes.
199.
Whatnot. Oh, we're right there. One more. Who wants to be 200? Let's go. Whatnot would be great. Lots of bullion cells on there. We'll have to check it out.
203.
There we go. 203. Thank you guys. That's so awesome. So fun.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, but they aren't going to have time for auctions for gold and shipping, etc. We've got our hands full with the mine. It is true, but definitely in the off season
Look
it's
at
a
that,
little bit
guys.
easier. Yeah.
How's that look?
We're excited. Okay.
That's a lot of material.
Tiny gold is where it's at. I passed 9G the other day. Not bad for around here since this is January. That's awesome. I mean, 9 grams adds up to a lot at the price nowadays. The narration of this live stream is awesome. Watching from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Thanks. Yay. Thank you for the comments. We appreciate it. Hello from Northeast Pennsylvania. Trade gold for crypto.
Right now, we're trading gold for US dollars and buying equipment the next day.
I found the A52 a bit short for approximately 100 mesh recovery, but it's pretty dependent on the particle shape.
Pretty flat.
You need the A52S with the built-in classifier. It's what I use every day. I hold micros right in the indicator mat. Look at it. Yukon Alley's a little gun shy. She had someone place a big order last year and then charge back and keep the gold. Ooh. Yeah, that's part of my concern, honestly, with selling gold. I just get nervous if there's any issues with it. We need the money from it, and that's a big risk. It's good to have that kind of personal interaction with your subscribers. Well, hopefully it's personal. I'm trying to get to all the comments, make it fun for you. Is this just from today?
No,
It is from
4 days
yes.
work.
Well, because we added in our first clean out. So yeah, 4 days of work.
Oh, that pan feels heavy.
Feels heavy. Okay, let's go. Yes. That's why she's selling in a store in Dawson. Yeah, definitely a safer option. We have a local vendor that sells some of our gold in little vials. Welcome everyone. If you're new, subscribe and like it. Yes, thank you. We love that. Recently found you guys been trying to watch everything. That's awesome. Jake can tell. He says, I can see people are watching other videos. So go watch those other videos. It does help us out financially for sure. Do you have to worry about bears? Chuck H says. So we'd have to decide who's talking about this. If it's me, I do worry about bears. Do these guys worry about bears? No, not really. Honestly, though, we know they're here. We see sign of them, but we're very thankful. We've been blessed. We have not had any issues with bears in the cabin. Our biggest pests in the cabin have been woodpeckers, actually pecked holes in the cabin, and we had some mice get in this winter. So that was not very well. They're redback voles.
Well, we got one.
We did kill one. Oh my goodness, I am still trying to get to these comments. Okay. Saltation, is that right? At the 50 to 100 mesh size is a chance to capture or bounce about every 1 to 3 feet in the A52 at low flow. Jake would need to do these comments, guys. I don't know. I'm sorry. LLRC maybe.
Oh, look at that. It's tucked in the moss there. I need to
Get it
there
out.
goes.
Dan Hurd makes a very good argument for not selling pay dirt. He says it's a no-win situation. If you have to salt the bags to make sure people find some, it will cost more than it's worth. Well, that's good information.
Maybe I'll just sell some straight up pay dirt from the.
Trevor171 says make some t-shirts, can print on demand, so no real investment with Printful or other places. Jake's sister does art, and she did make some t-shirts and stuff for us at one point. We haven't.
But she lost her supplier.
She did lose her supplier. It's been quite a battle, and unfortunately, she lost a lot of money with orders too. So that was sad. Grizzly Acres Homestead, 206 watching, 208 likes. We're up to 211 and 213. We beat that 200 number, you guys. That's awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for being with us and being part of those numbers. We love it. If you don't salt it, they'll be mad because they don't get anything. Exactly. Yeah, people would be frustrated.
Had to run a lot of buckets through that thing to make this little bit of gold here.
Boom. Congrats, peeps. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes.
So I got a bear story. We got questions about bears and stuff. And I brought a friend back in here. Back when we were just prospecting, but I had the claims, and so we were prospecting the claims. And we did pretty good. We had three or so grams just by hand mining for the day. And so I always would push it till later in the day. And we got going home, and it was 11 o'clock, and we're running down the trail on our wheelers. And all of a sudden, I see something up in front of me running. And I was like, is that a moose? It was a dang grizzly bear. It was so tall, to me, it looked like a moose running along the trail. So I got to about 50 yards. I stopped the wheeler really fast and got my pistol out, and he just stood there and looked at me, and then he decided to run off into the woods. But I wasn't about to have a fight with the grizzly if I could help it. So, and then when was it, Cody? Do you have that one on your channel?
What one?
Oh, last year. Yeah, last year we were coming in.
Mm-hmm. And we were trying to find a new trail in here, looking for a new trail. And all
the new trail ended at a bait station, actually.
At a bait station for bears. And I'm like, oh shoot,
Right.
Let's get out of here.
We better move.
And we get out, and we're
well, we barely had turned around, and Cody looked on the hill.
It's like, what's that running down? Is that a caribou?
Like that white thing.
And it was white. And I saw it running. I'm like, no, that's a grizzly. And in the next opening, there it is, 50 yards from us, looking at us. The most beautiful blonde grizzly I've ever seen in my life.
Just a young one.
And
big.
And it just sat there and watched us, and then turned around and walked away.
Okay, we have 100 more comments here, Jake. Not 100, but a lot. San Francisco Bay says, can you estimate how much gold is in the pan in ounces? We will in a little bit when we're a little more cleaned out. We should have a pretty good idea. That's a zero editing pressing. That's a solid half ounce easy. We sure hope it's more.
in that pan, there's probably an ounce and a half.
Yay! Okay. Have you cleaned bedrock yet? Bedrock consistency. Worked bucket line dredge 6 in Nome in the 70s. Alaska Phil 8081.
Yeah, the bedrock is very decomposed. Not too much clay on top of it. It's kind of fractured shale, and it breaks apart really easy. I can dig right into it. And we end up just digging off maybe the top foot of bedrock, and then I go over it with the metal detector.
Okay, zero editing prospecting says, I watch a lot of live streams. You're doing a fantastic job at responding to everyone. Well, thank you. Yes, they do zero editing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Yep. Here we go. Hey, we caught up with them. Yay. Have you had Oh, a multi-element analysis done on your tails to determine if you have any secondary values in refractory gold or other valuable minerals.
You guys should get in touch with Baker Mining and I forget what his acronym is, but Mount Baker, you guys should get them to contact me and I'll send them some stuff.
Okay, and then Zero Editing says shale holds a lot of gold.
I maybe should be digging it. I'm going to do a video this summer here of dredging it. We'll set up the dredge and try dredging it and see how that works. So it could hold the gold in the cracks really easily. I agree. But every time I do a test pan in that cracked up shale, it doesn't tend to produce anything for me. So if I dig too deep, I notice that my gold yield goes down.
Oh my goodness, I might have to trade Cody for the camera here. My fingers are just freezing.
Well, there's probably a few grams in here. So we're going to just say that there's a couple grams in here. And then we're
Okay.
going to bring this other pan and I'll finish that pan out and we'll take a look at the gold here. So go ahead, grab me that.
It says Jason at MBMLLC, Mount Baker Mining and Metals.
That's Mount Baker Mining and Metals. Yeah.
Yeah. Zero Editing Prospecting says I spent 4 hours breaking up shale yesterday. I might have got a 1/4 gram, maybe. Chuck H, do you have those horrible Alaska mosquitoes?
Oh,
Yes,
boy,
we do.
ever.
Jake's back is completely eaten from mosquitoes, the whole thing. Rich Diggs, yeah, Mountain Baker Metals LLC. Worth doing a 3x3 yard square test to max depth to determine if there's values hiding deep in the foliations.
Yep. Okay, Cody, you can go ahead and turn it.
Zero Editing Prospecting says, I wish I was freezing. It was hot as hell today. My fingers
I
are
love that
so
nugget.
cold.
I love it. I love it.
It's so fun sitting in there. It's not quite focusing though. What grade of gold do you get from the claim? 24K being jewelry grade. Yep.
20K.
Ours is about 20K. Okay.
All right, let's head to
Oh,
the
you want to
cabin.
go to the cabin here? Okay. Do we need to take that pan?
No, I'll leave it there for now.
Okay. Zero Editing Prospecting says, what about ticks?
Nope.
Well, there's been some talk that some have made it to Alaska, but for the most part, no ticks. Fleas, we have seen fleas on the squirrels back here. But no ticks, thankfully. Sorry, I'm trying to do. Okay, we're caught up on comments, so we're gonna walk into the cabin here. Which my nose is running. Here's his too. Oh boy. And actually, the wind is coming a little bit too, so we are gonna have to hurry a little bit, Jake, because it's 2:15. So we basically have to be packed up and ready to head out in about an hour. And I was still gonna vacuum the floor in here, so.
All right, we'll wrap this up.
We're mostly ready.
Really good light feed here because it didn't break.
Oh, you can see your breath out there, actually.
Oh, you got this all clean.
Well, I didn't dump my dishwater yet. Cody, you could go dump the dishwater, please.
You should just pull the pump quick.
Okay, I think there was a. Oh no.
What?
Oh no, I lost it. Wait, came back. Okay, I clicked a button. Jason at Mount Baker Mining is cool for sure. Love watching his stuff. Also, can't see. My eyes are not. I'll try a coupling method soon.
I would definitely
It's actually
collaboration with you if you wanted to.
Zero Editing. I got no less than 15 ticks on me yesterday. Oh,
Yep.
You know what? I'll take my freezing hands. I will gladly take my freezing hands. No ticks. Nope. I think I'll even take the mosquitoes, honestly.
Well, we don't have really deer where we're at here.
So we don't really have deer ticks. They do get ticks on rabbits and stuff. But we don't get a lot of ticks, nothing like that. Trying to keep from getting this gold in here, getting the magnetics out. For those of you that have mine, you know that the magnet only works to some extent because it wants to pull your gold out. See how it pulls the gold out there?
Are you putting? Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were putting the black sand in my dishwater.
Pull the 1/2 ounce on me. Like if you just put that magnet in there, you'd pull a 1/2 ounce of gold out, and that if it was all mixed in with the gold like this. Trying to keep it. I mean, I keep my black sand so I can run through it again, but where's that camera button?
The camera button, yeah. Hopefully that doesn't mess anything up. My fingers are kind of stiff.
Yeah.
And cold.
0.3 grams.
Eight.
Did you lose some?
Was that 0.3?
I think so.
I don't.
I use my zero editing prospecting. I use my magnet in dry material.
I've got a little technique that works pretty good for me. It does all right. So what I do is I take the magnet and then I drop it back in.
Don't have the noise of the generator.
There we go. And then I kind of stir over the
I
top
want to
of it.
hold this for a minute, Cody, so I can warm my fingers up. You can answer the questions. Okay, we're gonna let Cody take. Oh, watch your fingers. I'll stay down here. Otherwise, there's all kinds of buttons.
Hey, what was the last comment you got?
All right, Cody's narrating now.
I guess.
All right, we'll take this guy out of there. Boom, Nugget.
I don't know. I think this it's not focusing. I think this is probably 2 grams.
I don't think it's that big.
Why don't you think it's that
I
big?
wish it was that big. Okay, now trying to get all this lead and stuff out of here. Got a whole bunch of lead shot there. Somebody was hunting down in here. Oh, 8 little lead BBs in here.
Okay, Cody, I'm actually gonna take it back because our time is really running short. And so Cody has a good idea. He can go out and get all the pumps and everything drained and put away while we're finishing up in here. So.
Try to get you guys kind of an idea how much we got. I would say we're around 2 ounces in this. I would think.
That looks like a nice return for 12 hours running. Yes, we are thankful.
Well, that was 12 hours for the first one. We added that other one, so
Oh,
probably 20 hours, 24.
oh, because we had the
Yeah,
first
we
clean
had
out
the
that was
first
just
clean out, yeah.
concentrates. Yeah, that's true. So a little bit longer.
Some pickers.
They said 14 hours on the box. Yeah, the first run was, and then I did totally forget that we added just that second bucket there. The ticks are horrible in West Virginia. Also, we pull them off daily. And now even with free range chickens, that would just be miserable. I did not grow up with that, and I am very thankful.
This is going to be hard to separate this, guys. I might just have to get a final weight on it because it's going to take.
Looking fantastic. Still, the pan looks great. Yep. West Virginia ticks are loaded with alpha gal. Yeah. And I'll take my mosquitoes.
Yeah, at least we don't got to worry about like diseases with the mosquitoes in Alaska.
Yeah. Yeah. Too cold. That's a fun pan. Yes, it is. I said 2 troy ounces. I win. Don't forget that prize. LOL.
Should send like an ammonite.
Hopefully, at some point, we can get caught up a little more on our work and be able to do more fun things like that.
We're gonna do some fun things here. We're going to the peninsula.
No, I mean like giveaways and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. We're just always working so hard and so short. Like even right now, we're trying to. I got a few things to wrap up here before we're ready for the helicopter. So the prize is free space. Oh, hang on, it went away. Free space and time. Congratulations. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of going to take a little bit to get that all filtered down.
I think I put it in the big vial and I just, that holds eight ounces. We can go from there and figure out what it is, kind of.
The big vial?
The big jar or
Oh.
honey jar.
What's the biggest halibut you've caught? Zero editing prospecting.
I got a story about that. So the biggest I've caught sport fishing was 110. And what Cody catch? We have a video of Cody catching a pretty good size.
About 100, I think.
He got one about 100 2 years ago. And when I was Cody's age, I used to commercial fish for halibut. And on my first season, we brought up one that was, I think it was 89 and a half inches. And I think it booked out for weight at like 405 pounds. 89 and a half inches. Monster. So I've cleaned a big one and I gaffed it and brought it onto the boat. And that was a monster.
There's definitely videos of Cody's halibut, though, on the channel. Trevor171 says, I asked about a nugget trap and then you found the biggest nugget yet. LOL. That's
That blue miner's moss, I am really impressed with it. Because that gold really, like what'll happen with the green miner's moss is a lot of time the black sand will fill it up. So when that black sand fills up that miner's moss, your gold wants to stay on the top of it and it has a hard time pressing down. But that blue miner's moss has a lot of like I don't know, wiggly threads that really suck the gold down into it.
grab it. Yeah. Rich Canfeld. I can't see in here. There's not enough light and I don't have my glasses on. It's over to not quite, hang on, come back. Not quite side by side, but she'll be over 2.
Yeah,
Well, it's working on it for sure.
I think you're right. I think there is over 2.
And then the prize, oh, hang on. The prize is the next episode. I love it. Love it. Zero editing prospecting. That'll fill the freezer. Oh man. We have a lot of halibut in the freezer. It's wonderful.
Dad, do you want me to just pull the pump right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Go ahead and pull it all and put it in the shed. Yeah. R&R prospecting. Have you tested the black sand?
Like baking it and running. I have not. That would be one thing that I'd love to do if
Another potential
if I could get Jason's ear.
Keep lifting it higher.
If I could get Jason's ear, I would definitely. I haven't reached out to him or anything, but a lot of times it's hard to reach out to.
89-inch fish is just about 7.5 feet.
Yeah, it was monster.
Yeah, the blue moss flows well, but you need to make sure you have a catch downstream at the bottom to prevent migration over time out the end.
And we do have carpet
You
underneath.
have carpet at the very bottom.
And it's got rubber backing, so the gold ain't going anywhere through it. So, and also I don't generally run for more than maybe 20 hours before a clean out. So I tend to get too much migration on top, and that's
Are we almost there?
I
I'm
know.
getting stressed on my time. If the helicopter comes early, we're not quite going to be there. Excuse me.
Sorry,
My biggest fish today is a 47-pound striped bass. 47-pound. Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
We had fillets and chowder that night.
And
Get to the chopper. Yeah, I'm getting
Yeah.
nervous.
to the chopper. It's perfect. Perfect comment. We're just gonna suck some of this black sand, and I'm gonna clean it up later, but this will give us enough to, I figure if I add about, in my mind, if I add up 7 or 8 grams to this after I get that other pan cleaned up and everything, then we'll be, I mean, that right there, that pile right there is like a half ounce right there. Totally, like that's a half ounce of gold right there.
You keep moving the pan, and I
That's
keep
right there.
trying to hold the phone
It's stacked.
still.
It's stacked so high, it's like a half ounce of gold.
Oh, too funny.
Can't suck it up. There's too many pickers that are gumming me up when they double up in there. It's like the trommel. Okay, now we're making progress.
And the rest is highly colored. Yeah.
The rest is highly colored. Yeah, very much so.
Don't miss your ride. Well, thankfully, they're able to land right here by the cabin, so that's a good thing. We don't have far to go, but we do have a little bit of work to do yet. So,
Okay, guys. I'm going to listen to my wife here. She's starting to stress. So.
That's an amazing haul. Great job, Rich Diggs says.
Oh, I like the sound of that picker.
Mm-hmm. I think a recovery table would be totally worth it. Trevor 171 says.
All right.
Just chilling 101 says, do you know when you'll be going live again?
I am not sure on that. That's a good question. Okay. Estimate? I'd say, I don't know. Do you think there's 2 ounces in there? I don't think quite.
No.
Maybe if you add that 10 grams between that and the other pan, I'd say we're pretty dang close. It's certainly much more than an ounce. So, anyways, so I'd say we got about 2 ounces on that, and I'll have a video out on this. I don't know if it'll be at the end of the season or mid-season. It just depends on if I can edit them. If I get them edited, we'll have a weight on this gold for you guys. So, and we got another vial in the window. here.
Right now, the volume
About
volume
half.
of cons isn't too bad. Work by hand tables really work best when you have continuous flow of material. Definitely look into what not you would look into what not you would be a great host. 2.1 ounces. That's a lot of goodness. 2.2 ounces.
We'll get back with you on the
Weigh that
on the
nugget.
total weight,
Yep.
guys, with the weight of that nugget. I think that nugget's over a gram for sure.
Love to see a live stream at least once a week, please.
We'll try to do it, and I might try to get one beach fishing and maybe one out in the boat. We'll see. So we'll sign off and we'll see you guys next time. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you.